All right. Well, I'm in the APP Sacramento now. I'm in California. I made it. Yeah, pretty exciting. It's a pretty big tournament. It's a golden qualifier. So if I do well here, I can go to nationals. So that's pretty dang cool. I'm super excited. Tomorrow I have singles. There's only 5 people in my draw, and really not that big. I'll be starting later in the afternoon, so that'll be nice. I can actually sleep in unless I want to eat some breakfast. And then I've got 5-0 men's doubles after that. That one will be that's a much bigger draw. And I'm hoping to do well there. Me and my partner have never played together before, so we're hoping that tomorrow we can meet up and we can get some games in after I'm done with singles. So, yeah. I'll keep you guys informed with everything. Oh, and real quick, I'm gonna show you guys my singles setup for my pickleball paddle. So basically, it's completely stock. I don't run any weight on my singles paddles. As you can see, there's the very thin strips, like the Selkirk tungsten tape stuff. I have it running all the way around the head, all the way around the head, all the way around. But that's it. And the reason why I do that is when I play with the stock paddle, it gives it more of a response. When I weight up my paddles like crazy, I usually like to try and deaden out the paddle. I really try to make it nice and soft. But when I play singles, stock paddles are a little bit better. I can get easier spin. I can drop better. I can drive better. Yeah, and that's it. So tomorrow you'll be in on singles, and I'll make sure to try and record everything. All right, it's the next day. I slept in a little too late, but I'm still gonna see if I can get some breakfast. And yeah, then we'll head on to the courts. So yeah, let's get this day started. Very, very pretty. And look what's in the public pool. There's some ducks in it. There's no way I'm going in that. All right, so I got some breakfast, and I met up with my grandpa and my aunt. And yeah, so now we're getting ready to go. Let's see, is there anything of point? No, I think that's it. I think we're just heading over there, and yeah, we'll get everything going. I'll definitely have to show you guys the venue because I think it'll look sick. Just waiting to be picked up right now, but it is such a beautiful day to be playing in right now. I am so excited. I start very late at about 2 p.m. So I got plenty of time to wait. Right now it's about 8:30. We're gonna get the car washed. We're gonna head down. We're gonna get some water, get some snacks, and we'll head straight down there. Yeah, I'm excited to play. It's gonna be like perfect weather. I'm so happy about this. Look at this. Sick. All right, so we're about to get going. Oh, it's hard to see. The light's so bright. But yeah, so it's playing really slow out here. We're playing with Franklin, so it's pretty fun. The ball's slow, like I said, and the conditions it feels good. Like I feel I can move well. I'm getting to everything. I see the ball really well, so I'm really, really confident. And we got about 5 minutes until my first match, so here we go.
9:15.
First game is done. That one was a bit tougher. That's one of the best guys in the group, so it only makes sense for me to get paired up with him in the first round. I think I played good though. I hit a lot of my blocks into the net at first, and then I stopped making balls at the end, and I hit a few out balls, and that was kind of frustrating. Like you saw on that last point, I hit an out ball, and that's pretty much how that went. But yeah, taking away mostly positives from that game. I'm moving well. I hit some good shots, so now I just gotta keep playing and get some more. It's kind of like a round robin right now, so yeah, we'll get right back into it.
Court number 5. Chris Garrett, please report to court number 10.
There you go. Good point.
Attention players, Corey Elliott, Andrea Olson, Corey Elliott.
There it is. Yeah!
All right, so singles day is done, and there was a lot of ups and downs today. So the way it was set up was it was kind of like a round robin. There was only 5 players in our draw, so everybody played each other once, and then the top 4 players went on to kind of like do bracket play. And you know, the first couple round robin rounds, I did really bad. I lost 11-9, 11-5. I mean 15-9, 15-5. And we're only going up to games to 15. There was 1 games to 15. And after that second game loss, I was like, okay, I need to calm down. You know, I was getting so mad at myself. I was beating myself, and I was just getting so angry. And I was just like, dude, calm down. let's go sit by ourselves and let's figure this out. And so all I did was I listened to music and I meditated a bit, and that really brought my like anxiety and everything down. It just brought it down, and it channeled it into like, I'm gonna just play and I'm gonna do really well. And then I ended up winning the next two round robin rounds, and I qualified for the top 4 to get to the gold medal matches. So how did those do? So I beat the guy that I lost to in the first round 15-6. I was feeling really good. I was, after those first 2 games, it was like I couldn't miss, you know. I felt really good. I felt confident. I was moving well. And then the gold medal match, I just dropped. My level absolutely dropped. In the first game, I lost 11-8. I kept it close. And then that second game, it didn't seem like I was able to make anything. And majority of his points just came from me missing returns or me hitting returns really, really short, and he was just able to attack on it. So I think what I should have done different is that I probably should have had like a soda or something, and I should have drank some of it, because I was just so pooped. I was so done, and I needed that extra kick of energy, and I didn't have it. He played good though. It's not like it was bad. I was definitely second best behind him. He was the better player, and I kept it close. I lost the second game 11-7, but I got a nice little Sacramento medal, silver. It's actually my first silver. I've only ever had golds and bronze, so fun to add to the collection. But tomorrow is men's doubles, and personally I think I'm better at doubles than singles, and I'm so excited about how I did today. So I'm gonna bring it in all tomorrow, and yeah, well, I'll see you there. One more thing I forgot to mention. Now this was pretty dang important. So like I said before, I was gonna play with that completely stock paddle, you know. I was gonna be playing with this paddle. Well, things changed. I went back to my regular setup, you know. I went back to that, and the reason is I wasn't making anything with that paddle. I think that was the reason why I was struggling so much. I just had the wrong setup. The paddle was way too light. I was missing so much, and I switched to one of my older paddles with the weight on it, and I just started making everything, you know. I felt confident with my drives, and my two-hander actually was really good. I know, I was super surprised. So that's one thing that I'll have to take away from it, is just use what I'm comfortable with. Don't try and change things up last minute, even if you think it's going to be better, you know. Christian Alshon had that in one of his vlogs when he had the decision to play with his old paddle or play with a brand new paddle, and he chose to play with the brand new one, and it didn't go so well. I felt exactly the same. I felt like I went with the new paddle and I did not perform very well. Went back to the old paddle and it was much better. So yeah, that's something to really take away, is just use what I'm comfortable with. I don't need to do anything fancy. I don't need to do anything special, you know. So yeah, doubles tomorrow. All right, it is the next day. It's doubles day. It's Saturday. Let's go. Yeah, so just woke up. Body's actually feeling really good. It's not too sore. I'm just gonna have to work on my hip flexors. That's like the worst part right now, which I shouldn't be too worried about them anyway. And we're gonna get there around 11 o'clock. My partner should be there around 11:30. We start at 1:30 today, so we'll have plenty of time to find spaces to warm up. We'll figure each other out. Yeah, and I'm just super excited. I'm going to be playing with the regular weighted up paddle. That's the one I'm comfortable with. I'm not going to be trying to go down to the stock paddle again after what happened, but you never know. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. And yeah, I'll see you when we get there. All right, so got about 30 minutes until I start playing. I just warmed up for about 30 minutes, 25 minutes. And yeah, the weather conditions are a little bit different today. It's a little bit cooler. There's some cloud coverage, as you can see behind me. There's some clouds. So the ball's playing a little bit faster. I'm really excited. I think we'll play well together. This first game, we just got to come in and not miss anything, you know. He's got really good deception. I think I got the consistency, so we'll make it happen. Here we go. So I'm home now. Let's go over how I did Saturday. Yeah, actually we played really well together. The first match that we played against some decent guys. They ended up beating us 15-9. And it's not because they beat us straight up. Me and my partner Russell, we were just figuring things out. We were trying to get a feel for each other. And I just played way too aggressive. And I missed way too many returns. It was like they got about 5 or 6 points just because I missed a lot of balls. And if that wasn't the case, that I missed all those, I mean, you can do the math. It would have been a lot closer. It probably would have been like 9-9 at a point. But after that match, it was like we just paired up so well together. We played like at the same exact pace. And we really just didn't get beat except by another team that were super good. They hit really good drives, and all they did was drive the ball, crash in, and it was a shake and bake team. One of the guys, he had a huge two-hander, and it was like it would go this far above the net and just dive at your feet, and it was so tough to play against him. And I really let him just get under my skin. I think that's why we lost that one. It's not because the shots they were hitting were better. It was just I was so immature that game. I feel so bad for Russell because he was kind of there like, my partner's falling apart, and it's there's nothing I can do about it. So I know now not to be so emotional when someone's playing that good. Just let them play their thing, and let's just stay the course. After that match, though, we had one more. And this was pretty much all or nothing. We wanted to really try and get to that finals, and we needed this match. And this match, my backhand roll was so good. I just couldn't miss it. It was like they couldn't even think a ball to me because all I was doing, I was just flicking it every time I had the chance. And it was always going in. There was a few where literally I would take it off, maybe just like a few inches off the ground. I would take it, I would flick it, and it wouldn't go more than shoulder height, and it would just land a foot in. And it was so good, and our opponents had like no idea how to deal with it because they wanted to keep me honest, I think, because I was taking a lot of court, but they just couldn't get away from me. But we ended up being one game short of the finals, which sucked. I think if we were able to play an easier team that first round, we most likely would have made it, just because that first game we were just filling each other out, and every team except for us was just driving and crashing and being super aggressive. And me and him joked about we probably look like the odd ones out because everyone's really intense on the court and we're just there trying to dink. And there's so many good games that me and him had. I'm so happy with that. We gelled together. He was an awesome player. Super good deception. Like, it was ridiculous the stuff that he would do. It would fool me. It was so good because as he would go to hit an overhead, he'd like slice it away and it'd go across, and I'd be looking sideways. Everyone would be looking one way, and he was the only one who knew where I would go. So super fun playing with him. Super fast hands. And yeah, overall, this is a very positive tournament. Not exactly the results that I wanted, but these are very, very good results nonetheless. And, you know, I can only be happy with how I played. Also, if you watched the last video, you would know that I'm starting a new clothing brand. Yay! I'll flash some of the shirts and stuff up here. That'll be coming out pretty soon, in the next couple weeks, I'd imagine. I'm actually getting my first shipment of stuff next week. So that's pretty awesome. I can't wait. I'm really curious if anybody's even interested in it. I've started a new Instagram page for it, and I'm about to start posting some stuff about the clothing and all that. So thank you so much for watching this and making it to the end. This is awesome. Delray Beach Open coming up pretty soon in the next few weeks. And I'm hoping to do even better there. Guys, for watching. Follow your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, and I'll see you in the next video.